Welcome everyone to Lost Lagoon. Here in Second Life, it's a kind of a swampy island here to take a look at. Pretty scenic looking. Have the full distance on so we can actually see the entire thing at once. And we're going to be taking a look at it today. Lost Lagoon is actually technically the first video I'm doing here for the new year, 2020. Though this won't actually be released until February. I always tend to try and stay a month ahead with everything I do, so... there we go, everything's texture fresh. You can see the little board here with the different pictures on it. And we got a nice little boardwalk here of a different couple of things. This actually kind of looks like a spot where you'd be waiting for a boat, I guess. So this does kind of look like a port for it. Even has a photograph machine. It's actually been a while since I've seen one of these in Second Life. It even has the image of a ship on the window there. Can see a little shack over there. Oh, there's the little flag it looks like on there too. We get a nice little view from this way. As you can see, it's basically a swampy, kind of like marsh-looking sim, but there's a mountain area on the top, which looks like it has like two different buildings up there. From what I could see in any case. Also even looks like it has a little bit of fog by the little mountain peak over there. Broken up boat, but you can see a nice view of the waves. There's a lot of cords up here with the telephone lines. That's not something I usually see, actually. Well, we got a sign here. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay. Basic list of rules. You can see a single lone seagull flying up there ahead. This spot must be like the lounging spot or place to rest. It actually almost looks kind of like a home in a way. Yeah, it's a nice little spot in there. Let's go ahead and look at this boardwalk first. Plenty of plants and whatnot around as well. Looks like we have a little orange tree growing here. I even have two cats. As usual, I have advanced lighting on, and I think this sim is just a little bit choppy. It looks like we have two people hanging out here, so we'll go ahead and leave them alone. Nice little fireplace there. It's actually built into the pillar, which is pretty neat. See a little like giraffe plant pot over there. Looks like there's a plant growing inside of it. Okay, we'll go ahead and move on now. It looks like we have little sheep down here too. I wonder if they're animesh? I'm not sure. Might not be. Just animesh moves around a lot more than what I usually see of of things, so I'm never quite sure what's animesh or not. We have a huge flock of seagulls over that way. Have a nice view of this like marshy water with the reeds and the poles and the seagulls flying above it. Looks real nice. I think I might come back and take a picture of that. Looks like we're coming up against another house here. Might have to stop and pause and let places res up a bit more, though this place is small, so I don't think it'll take very long. Looks like it's a little bathing spot, I guess. A lot of mist coming from the shower, though. That water must be scorching. Oh, even a little elephant table there. Real nice. Nice little view of the water from here you could sit at. Looks like there's a bundle of candles, I think, and only one of them's lit. We'll probably round about and get that shack in a moment, too. You can see the nice little windmill off in the distance, along with all the seagulls flying around. Little bird friends are finally rezzed up completely. It looks like there's a little house over this way, too. A lot of different little spots here, and I just fell right into the water. It's actually surprisingly deep, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a little pond, I think. Okay, now it should be rezzed up a little bit more. See a nice little fire going out here. Lagoon's place, I think that said. Oh, a nice little painting here. I wonder if somebody did that themselves and uploaded it to Second Life. Yeah, there's another one here. They might actually, yeah, they might actually be the person who owns this place's work. Moving along, I think that might be the stairway to getting up top of the mountain there, but we're a little bit of ways off from that. Got a little gazebo here, I think. And it looks like even a plane has crashed here onto the beach. Can't expect to say I expected that. Yeah, we can see over there in the top left, that's where we started at, so we've already made quite a bit of progress here. And it looks like there's a pathway that leads down into a pretty marshy looking area down there, so we'll go ahead and oh, there's a nice little stream here too. That looks really nice. I wonder how far that goes. Okay, had a little bit of a freeze up there, but still, this is a very nice stream. We could probably follow it up and see if it leads to like a waterfall or something. Yeah, that looks super nice. It looks like it goes up pretty far, I think. A nice little dock here that leads out to the water. A lot of rickety docks. Oh, we have a whole congregation here, it looks like. It's the Flamingo Fiesta. And some of them are even walking around and whatnot. That's pretty neat. Got a little bird here on the pole. We can see a nice view on the other side of the mountain up there. This place does look super nice. I always like these like marshy, swampy type areas too. They don't commonly come around too often. Yeah, this is a nice little lounging spot as well. Alright, I think now we can go down that pathway route I was talking about before, which looked like it was like an elevated marsh of some sort, I think. Yeah, here's the stream. Looks like it's still going on. But yeah, it's like it's a boardwalk, like through a marsh here. Which is pretty neat. I don't think I've seen many people do this type of boardwalk. But I have actually seen something similar to this in real life before. You know, it's like a little flock of seagulls over here. That fell down into the marsh. Let's go ahead and hop back up on the boardwalk. Yeah, we got the telephone lines again. Well, this actually looks like a pretty spot here. It had the little shack here with the airboat and the waterfall in the background. That's pretty neat. Some really loud, like, ducks over there. Looks like we even have a lounging area out of this small ruined room here. Even have lit candles in the fireplace. Oh, tacos. Got a nice little map and some binoculars on the side there. Some canned food. Looks like there's some sort of other building that's like sunk into the swamp over here. Yeah, it looks like it was something at one point. I have a nice little waterfall here as well. Nice view of it from above here as well, this marsh. Alrighty. I think it's probably about time for us to start tackling the mountain itself, though. I'm going to follow this stream, though, because I'm quite curious to see if it's going to lead to something. Because considering how much work it was put in to make this, it's probably going to connect to a waterfall if I had to guess. Well, it looks like we found the way up the mountain, but get to that in a moment. Yeah, it looks like it's right here at this waterfall. That's pretty neat how to, like, I like it when things are thought out this kind of way, where it actually leads to a water source and out into the ocean and whatnot like that. Sometimes you don't see that connectivity with some sims. It looks like through the mountain we have a little island off this way. Out here on its own behind. We didn't even see this before since it was behind the mountain. We got a nice little waterfall down here too, along with crashing waves. Looks like we have a lot of flowers getting up here. Oh, it looks like a ruin of some sort. Pretty dazzling spot, I have to say. This would definitely be a good spot for a photo. This place definitely has the look of it having been around for quite a while, and nature's just kind of taking it over again. Alright, I think we could actually... I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything on the other side here, because I kind of missed it over when we first started. Nope, doesn't look like it. We do have two deer here that look like they're going antler to antler here. Might have to text refresh it though, let's see. There we go. And here we have a little pathway that leads up to this smaller looking place up here on the mountain. Yeah, it looks like somebody else is up here looking around as well. Nice little butterflies around. Yeah, and they disappear as soon as we reach them. Looks like these deer have definitely been hanging out a bit too much with the moss there. Some pretty glowing lights all about though too. Oh, that looks really pretty. Oh, the ceiling as well. That's really nice. Nice, like a moss-covered harp there, too. Don't think I've ever seen that harp before. Did I fall? I'm not sure what just happened there. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and take that other pathway and see what else is, yeah, I can already see the view of the place up there. It's quite a bit bigger than that one. This is, I'm pretty sure, the way up the mountain. Even has a gateway and everything. Here we can see a nice view of the lower sim here. You can see that spot way out there towards the center. That's where we started at. It looks like we're finally here at the spot up here. It looks like the place is a bit of a dome look to it, like the other one does. Maybe I'll let this place res out a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah, the mist is over here at the mountain peak, but it's also right here by this, looks like grave as well. Usually I don't see people, like, mist out their, mountain peaks, though. It's a nice little, added detail. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just walk around the outside of this and take a look at what's here, and then head inside. This is definitely a great view of the entire sim up here. I'm glad I put it on the full distance, even with the texturing issues that it tends to create, because this is quite a nice view. We got a nice little well there. That one's actually filled with water. It looks like we have a bust up here. Looks like it's been retaken by the vines. Let's go ahead and check the other side real quick here. Have a nice little fountain. But it doesn't look like there's anything much else past that. Okay. And we'll go ahead and head inside, and it looks like the ceiling is definitely something that's pretty nice up here. Got the whole zodiac up there. Nice. Winged bathtub, plenty of candles. Roaring fireplace. Got some classical art up there. Nice little, like, fountain area, too, right here at the middle. Even have a little antler candle holder up there, it looks like. Yeah, this place is pretty amazing, I have to say. It's really decked out really nicely. It's definitely nice to have as the, like, end point of climbing all the way up here. Can't make that res up. I got a horse bust up there. Plenty of books and other little knickknacks in the bookcase there. Overall, a really nice scenic sim. And definitely could see the different spots that had a lot of thought put into them as well. I think we'll go ahead and take a look at what's up on that mountain peak, though. Probably nothing, but it'd be nice to head up there and take a look. We got seagulls up here, or hawks, it looks like, maybe. Yep, can see a definite view up here. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this look at Lost Lagoon. I'll be back with another one here real soon, so see you then.